all those juices, bro.
Oh, we stopped. A couple more back here. What do we got in the back? Yeah.
We're on it. We're live on camera.
We're live.
Feeling
On
juices.
YouTubes.
Oh, we're making videos.
YouTubes.
Oh, great.
There you go. You can see everyone.
What up?
Kyle. Got Sonia.
Hello.
Can you see you?
We're doing it here
Check.
big at level 1, baby.
Show Sonia.
Oh, my
There
bad.
she is. Jeremy
Hello.
and me, Kuba. And the point of this video is show y'all. Huh?
Show the papaya.
What?
Show all the beautiful foods.
Oh, foods? What? This is food?
Yeah.
I thought like
This is
chips.
living food.
Chips was food. Chips, meat,
Food. I
Potatoes.
just eat sugar water.
Potatoes.
stuff with stuff I can't pronounce on the back. This is food?
This is snacks. This is what we eat when we want a snack.
That's
Just
food,
one
right?
orange.
That's not
one
a
orange
meal.
a day. Keep the doctor away.
You can't make a meal out of those.
Oh, you can. And we've been doing it for
27 years plus.
pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, look at this guy. He's like the pharaoh.
Pretty
Oh, he's the
lenient.
pharaoh of raw food, baby.
85
He is.
years old. This is what we got going on though.
Yeah, we got the Vitamix, we got the Blend Tech, we got the
Watermelon juice.
we
Jeremy's
got the Green
making.
Star right there.
Green Star, baby.
Green Star.
This is where we make the juice when we want to do it right, and when we don't feel like it, we just use the nut milk bag. And we don't feel like cleaning the green
Squeeze out the bowl.
We got this just buckle up.
Show off that
Get ready
picture.
to jump out of an airplane tincture that this dude made, and it's got skullcap, ginkgo leaf, red root, a lot of good lymph herbs, hawthorn, meadow sweet, cardamom, cayenne, golden seal, zandra berry, gentian root, cat's claw, chaparral, that's a ripper,
You got
burdock, hydrangea root for the kidneys, little diuretic action there, the plantain, reishi mushroom, licorice root to bump up those adrenals, and we got the horse chestnut, St. John's wort, pau d'arco to get them little critters out, you know what I mean? And cleavers, dandelion root. I can never say ginseng's real word. How do you say it? Eleuthero. I can never say it.
Eleuthero.
Yep.
Eleuthero.
Yeah, astragalus, amazing. Gotucola, don't do that at night, but these guys can sleep on it. I can't. And chestnut tree berry. And we are just jacked.
I love how you mentioned like 40 ingredients and you described 2 of them.
Yeah, you know, I'm trying to do it in a, I can't describe everyone. I'm like, well, this is Sonder berry. That's for the adrenals and endocrine system.
Man,
But you
Jeremy's secret recipe, so don't
secret
tell
recipe.
nobody.
Be
Oh
careful,
yeah,
man.
don't post that.
Yeah. Oh, shh.
Well, you're updating it
no,
anyway.
yeah.
You're updating
Sounds
it.
good, man.
You're always
What
changing.
else we got? We got all the
So-
compost.
We got compost.
We got
We don't want to.
papaya that
We
we're
got this
fermenting.
nice ripe papaya, a little bit of mold on top.
These
I
sorts
think
of
they're
things
good that way.
happen. You're gonna have losses when you're in the fruit game, guys. You just that's just how it is.
But if you're ever feeling off, you can always hit up the raw almond butter,
Can't see it. It's there.
That stuff is great.
which some people,
But
Ruining this guy's life.
which some people's health may get affected. So be careful with that.
Stay light on the
Be careful.
protein.
Be careful, yeah.
That's more of an emergency.
Protein diets. Yeah. So what else? So what are we even doing out here in Florida?
So we are here at the Dr. Robert Morse School of Detox, International School of Detoxification, Regenerative Detoxification, doing a 4-day live intensive, learning about herbs and healing and chemistry of the body and how we are connected to the earth and the plants and
And the source.
species-specific diet and source.
The source, baby.
And I was trying to avoid the spirit talk, but
It happens every time.
It slips in sometimes.
it's
Slips
really
in.
the foundation of everything. How we're all just connected, how we're all one, how everything is just one. And in this duality that Dr. Robert Morse talks about, we got everything's like in a duality, but it's all part of like the one. So the duality is kind of like how you have the acidic side of chemistry and the alkaline side of chemistry. So you can eat things that will make your body acidic, or you can eat things that will make your body alkaline.
It's true. And being neutral is being the one. No
Oh.
thoughts, no wants, no desires. You just are. You just live. Maybe on air. Consciousness rules all.
Yep. You need to have that dark to see the light. You need to have that duality. You need to have that. A lot of us need to have those health issues to really see the power of the fruit, the power of the herbs, the raw living foods, to really experience what we were designed to. Well, yeah, I mean, we weren't really designed to eat much, I think, besides air. But we're not going to get into that right now. But
another topic.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're.
But we do have the Sphinx here.
We're
so.
made of the elements.
Yeah.
There's 4 main elements. 5th one is space. But that's the air, and the water, and the earth, and the fire. So really, we're just made up of that. And whether we use food, or we use the atmosphere, or we use the sun, or whatever we use to develop that, I don't think it really matters. The key is to keep this living organism alive while we're alive.
It's true.
So
and
it
we're
makes sense to
carbon-based creatures. So we eat carbohydrates, sugars, sugar water all day, juicing like a madman with these guys all day.
Yeah.
Drinking a gallon of fruit juice each probably every day.
Yeah, even when we're not just
6 quarts today for me. 6 quarts, man.
You can do it. Your body can handle it.
All funniness aside, you were talking about the duality of, like, sometimes we need to get sick to realize what it takes to be healthy. So I was making jokes about the almond butter, but you were saying that actually, like, affected your health. Do you want to talk about that, or is that too personal?
No, I'm pretty vulnerable and upfront with what I talk about usually. That's just how I am. Yeah, basically I was like organic for 10 years. The grass-fed beef, the farm, or not farm, but wild-caught fish, and, non-GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, all this crap for so long, and, like, none of it. Changing my diet from time to time, like, helped me heal certain things. That's what I thought, but it was not true healing. It was not true healing by any means. True healing is moving your lymph, getting your body just electrical again, and that means primarily fruits. But if you can't handle the fruits, you got to have the vegetables too, and you got to just juices. You need your cells need to be activated. They need to be turned on. They need to be nourished, and you need to be able to get that crap out of those interstitial spaces between the cells, so that
Which is what you mean when you say moving the lymph?
Moving the lymphatic system. So yeah, I was thought I was healthy on all this crap, and I just like crashed. And yeah, so I was eating rice because I was gluten free, but rice, I'm sorry guys, I love it too. I love my little Indian food, but the rice, the almond butter, like I thought I was healthy, but all these foods that I was eating, like, sorry, they just create mucus in the body. That's what they do. That's just what they do, and that's okay if we are at like a high state of health. But if we're not, then we're gonna feel the repercussions
very quickly.
Yeah. So I don't know. Did I answer that?
Yeah, you did.
Good enough.
Very well.
And this dude's been into the raw for a while, into it, but doing it like I've known about it for a long time. Like 9 years, but this dude's been like...
We all fall off the wagon, but it's not about that. It's about eating what makes you feel the best. And when you eat certain foods for taste pleasure, it's not the same feeling as eating something for your health. When you eat something for your health, you feel good, mentally stimulated, energy all day. I don't sleep sometimes great because my adrenal problems. I'll wake up after the second day of not sleeping, still with a ton of energy, because my body is just literally ready to go at all times. That's what it's all about. You have energy. You're connected to something. Everything you eat is living. So your body is living.
And it's always those times when we, like you said, like when we eat the good food that makes us feel good, the times that we're not, it's always because like we're trying not to face ourselves, or we're trying to get that stimulation, or we're trying to escape maybe, or whatever, any reason, right?
Old traumas, demons,
For me, I'll feel like a
relationships,
discomfort, and then I'll be like, oh, this food will satisfy that, even though I know I won't feel as good. But it just like, you just feel off, you just feel like a craving or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And whatever it is that you're craving, it's always better in your mind than when you actually eat it. That's my experience.
Yeah, that's
it doesn't
true.
matter what it is, whatever taste it is, whatever ethnic food it is, whatever texture it is I'm looking for, when I eat it, it's never as good in reality compared to what I thought it was going to be in my head before I actually did it. Every time. It's annoying. I wish it tasted as good eating it as I think it would, but it never does.
And the more that you go back, it's just more. Every single time you learn, you understand it at a deeper level. You're like, oh wait, this is making me not filter this time, or oh, this is making this issue come back, or like this one come back. Especially if like you've ever been on a long fast or something like that, and then you go back to the cooked food. Like the longer that you go back to these cooked food meals, it's like, oh, so this one's coming back. Now I can't be in the sun for unlimited amounts of time because I'm going to get burned. My lips are going to get burned. Now I'm gassy again. And I'm like walking around farting all the time because I'm eating cooked food. And it's like all these symptoms and issues will come to surface that you've had when you keep going back. And it's just so hard, especially in the American, in the Western culture, where we are like, this is how we've been brought up, so it's like...
It's so normalized. Yeah. It's just normal for us to eat your emotions instead of facing them, and same symptoms come back every time. Sometimes worse, sometimes not as bad if you did some really deep cleaning, but they always come back. And they can always snowball just as bad as they did the first time. Never stops. Keep the vessel
And don't
clean.
get me wrong though, I feel that cooked food and these foods are important in transition. Like you can't just jump to like all fruit out of your standard diet. But like when you're doing it for a while and then you go back to those foods, you feel the effects so much more. You become more sensitive. So I think that's what we're talking about. So me last night, I made a meal of sweet potato actually, and I just embraced it, and I enjoyed every bite. And then this morning, like I just felt way more tired, much more like fatigued, and like just kind of like I just wanted to take a nap at 10 a.m. You know. So like I just feel it much more now.
Your system might have still been digesting what you ate 12 hours ago.
Exactly.
Bad digestion, improper food mixing, and just very, very complex starches instead of simple starches or simple sugars has to be broken down. Your body's working the whole night you're trying to sleep. And then you wake up, you didn't rest well, got all these problems. Then you got to take a nap after you woke up because you're actually finally digested, and now you need to get some rest in to start the day. It's a process.
It's a process.
You're a machine. Use the best oil you can. Keep it lubed up. Don't let it dry out. Yeah, man.
What do you guys think? Good video?
Good.
Very good, yeah.
Power
Spur
pound.
of the moment.
Yes. Much love to y'all. Hope that inspires y'all to eat more fruits and vegetables. Take care of yourself. Get out in nature.
Get that juice.
Connect with the one source.
Namaste.
Namaste. Show those juices, bro.
Oh, we stopped. A couple more back here. What do we got in the back?
Oh, yeah,
Watermelon.
that big one.
Grapefruit, orange pineapple, watermelon,
Got all these.
orange, and more to go. You can see over here that we are always stopped. It's the easiest way to have success. Keep it stopped.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Peace out.